Hello and welcome back to Moon Medicine Yoga. I'm Allison, and on this channel we practice yoga inspired by the moon, the seasons, and the stars. Subscribe now to join us on that journey. Today's class is a 30-minute slow flow vinyasa inspired by the new moon in Libra and the enchanting energy of Libra season. Libra, symbolized by the elegant scales of balance, is linked to the goddess Estrella, who sought to restore harmony in a world of chaos. These scales remind us that seeking balance is not about attaining a fixed state, but rather about embracing a dynamic journey, allowing us to flow with the ever-shifting highs and lows of life. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and connection, Libra invites us to open our hearts, to savor the sweetness of relationships, and to approach life with curiosity and care. Libra also governs the lower back, a place where we often hold emotional weight, inviting us to approach today's practice with tenderness. The myth of Libra tells us that life is an ongoing dance of opposites, light and dark, action and stillness. Libra asks us to be compassionate and open-minded each time we restore balance after life's inevitable twists. In today's practice, we'll honor this message with a heart-opening flow and playful energy. As we move through this 30-minute slow flow yoga practice, we'll embody the themes of Libra, exploring balance, love, and a little bit of fun. Let this be a time to reflect on how we can find harmony in our lives, not through perfect equality, but by allowing each part of ourselves and our experiences to come into balance. Libra invites us to weigh our decisions with lightness, see the beauty in different perspectives, and to seek fairness in all things. Libra asks us to tend to our hearts like a garden and nurture the relationships that sustain us. In the days to come, may we walk in this spirit, harmonizing with ourselves, each other, and the earth. Thank you again for being here today. If you haven't yet, like the video and press that subscribe button. We're going to begin in a comfortable seat. Arriving in a cross-legged seat with the hands resting on the knees. Taking a deep breath, close the eyes. Feel the breath expanding from within, creating space evenly on both sides of the body. Deepening the breath, observe its rhythm of expansion and relaxation, movement and stillness. Maintaining this awareness, bring the hands to the heart, stacking them one on top of the other, bowing the head. And it's here that we will set our collective intention or affirmation for class. I am a steward of my heart, tending to it with care and inviting connections that uplift and inspire. If you have a personal intention, you can bring it to mind now too. And now, infused with intention, with a deep breath, blink the eyes open. Let's begin. Exhale, gently twist right. Right arm reaches back, keeping the elbow soft. Inhale back to center, hands on heart. Exhale left, twist and softly reach the left arm. Inhale back to center. Continue moving with your breath, keeping this slow and conscious. You can pick up the pace slightly if that feels right. This is our harmonious heart twisting warm-up. Inhale to center and pause. Hands on the heart, let's take a cleansing breath, lifting the heart to the thumbs. Exhale out the mouth. Exhale, hands to either side and extend the right leg. Sole of the left foot rests against the inner thigh. Inhale the arms wide. Exhale, side bend right. Left arm reaches overhead. You can rest your right hand on the shin or even wrap the peace fingers around the right big toe like this. As you reach, roll your heart open. Maybe gaze up to the sky. Stay rooted through the seat. One more deep breath in, reaching. Exhale, release to center, hands to either side, crossing the leg back in. Let's wrap our hands around the knees for seated cat-cow. Inhale, the heart opens forward, shoulders back. Exhale, rock back, rounding the spine and bowing the head. You can look up as you inhale, then gaze downward as you exhale. One more round of this. Inhale, hands to heart center to feel. Exhale, hands to either side for our one-legged side bend. Extend the left leg. Nestle that foot inward and inhale the arms wide. Exhale, left side bend, reaching up and over with the right arm. You can rest the left hand on the shin or wrap the fingers in the yogi toe lock. The shoulder rolls back in space, gazing up. One more breath in here, deepest stretch. Exhale, release hands to either side, folding the leg back in. Hands to heart center for one more big sighing breath. Exhale, hands to mat, rolling over the knees, downward facing dog. Pressing yourself back, grounding through the hands and feet. Soften the knees. On your inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, lifting the heart. Exhale to child's pose. Softening in, rest here. Feel free to open the knees wider, letting the heart melt down towards the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to slowly pedal the feet. Bend the right knee and press into your left heel, keeping that left leg straight. Keep the shoulders level and keep gazing back between the legs. Inhale to switch. Exhale, bend the left knee. Press into the right heel. Inhale, release the stretch. Downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, toning the legs. Exhale, relax the heels towards the mat. Do this a few more times with your breath, pumping and energizing the legs. Exhale, downward facing dog, walking the hands back to the feet, arriving in a ragdoll forward bend at the back of your mat. Just let the arms, the head, the whole upper body go nice and limp over the legs, enjoying the pull of gravity from the earth. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, sweeping the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, being still. From here, coming into a walking balance pose, inspired by the scales of Libra. We're going to bring the hands to the hips, or keep the hands at heart center, whichever makes you feel more stable. Come onto the right toes, then float the right knee into the chest. Take a conscious step forward, softening into the right knee. And then with a firm back leg, hinge into warrior 3. You can keep the hands at heart center, reach them back or reach them forward. Just enjoying the dynamic experience of balance here. Maybe there's a little wobbliness, maybe there's a little tilting, forward, back, up and down. Very slowly hinging, left knee to chest, rise up. Taking another step forward, again soften into that front knee. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. And then firming your back leg, flex the foot and hinge into warrior 3. Our Libra scales pose, take the arm variation of your choice. Breathing. And then doing your best. It's what it's all about. Hinge up, bring the right knee into your chest. Exhale, feet to the floor. Tadasana, cleansing breath. Taking a moment to enjoy stillness here, top of the mat. Next, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, maybe hands to shins. Exhale, right foot lunges all the way back, drop the knee, untuck the toes. Staying low, interlace hands behind the back. Think about pulling your heart to the sky, lifting your gaze. Engage the belly here as the shoulders roll back. If this is too intense, bring the hands to heart center and lift your heart to the thumbs. Wherever you are, breathing, steady. Exhale, releasing hands to mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, preparing for a fun little transition. Again, just doing our best. We're going to lift that back leg and kick it through. Come into a seat. The left knee is bent. The right leg sweeps through, straight ahead. From here, we're going to figure 4 cross the left ankle above the right knee. Inhale, hands to either side, lifting your heart. And then hands to heart center. Exhale, fold forward, bringing the elbows to the shin. This is going to stretch the hamstring, the left hip, the low back. Breathing, letting your heart stay open as you fold. If you want more here, you can reach for the foot, folding even deeper. Don't force, just feel. And to release, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, rise, hands to either side. We're going to plant that left foot now with the knee bent. Holding the knee with the left hand, reach forward with the right arm, wrapping the peace fingers around the right big toe. Leaning back, lift the leg. Flexing the foot, open your heart. Left hand can come to the heart if that feels good, and for even more of a balance challenge, you can float the left toes. This is a lovely Navasana or boat pose variation we'll call Venus Vessel. Keep your gaze steady. If this doesn't feel good, feel free to take any other variation of boat pose, like holding the backs of the knees, floating the feet, maybe floating one foot at a time. Just trying to cultivate a sense of grounded balance here with an open heart. To release with control, gently tilt forward, releasing the foot and crossing the shins. Walk the hands forward for child's pose, rolling over the knees and sinking the hips back onto the heels. Deep breath here. Your inhale, lift your head, coming into a prayer twist variation of child's pose. We're going to plant the left elbow in front of the right knee. Then pressing palms together, rotate the heart to the thumbs. Take a moment just to find the right placement for that elbow. And if this isn't working for any reason, you can explore this other variation on the screen. Starting with arms straight, bending the elbows, and bringing the fingertips overhead. We'll call this shape a prayer for peace. Your exhale, release, extending the arms once again, palms on the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tucking the toes, lift your hips for a forward fold. Again, softening through the upper body, letting everything hang. Inhale, hands to shins to look forward. Exhale, rolling fold. Inhale, rise, arms reaching high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Wherever you've landed, maybe taking a little stroll to the top of the mat. For that sequence, once again on the left side, inhale, reaching high. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps all the way back. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Staying low, interlace hands behind the back. Maybe lengthening the arms, rise up with an open heart. Remember, you can bring hands to heart center here. Breathing and feeling steadiness from that front foot. Exhale, release hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Preparing for that kick through transition. Spring off the back toes. Send the left leg straight through. However you get there, we're going to arrive with the right knee bent and the left leg straight. Let's figure 4 cross the right ankle above the left knee. Bringing hands to the heart, lift your heart to the thumbs. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the elbows to the shin. Flexing the left foot. Breathe. Feel free to fold deeper, reaching for the foot. Totally optional. Breathing into the stretch. Inhale, lift your head to release. Exhaling, rise. Planting the right foot on the mat. Holding the right knee with the right hand, reach forward, wrapping the left peace fingers around the big toe. Leaning back, lift the left leg. Get grounded through the seat, feel your heart lifting. Right hand can come to the heart. Maybe float the right toes in Venus vessel. Give it a try, or maybe take another variation of boat pose. And to release, shifting the weight forward, setting the leg down, rising up to cross the shins. Exhale, hands to mat for child's pose. Rolling over the knees, sink the hips back onto the heels, arriving with the arms straight, palms flat. Preparing now for your preferred variation of prayer for peace. You're taking the twist, inhale, rising up. Plant the right elbow some distance in front of the left knee. With palms together, rotate the heart to the thumbs. You can have the arms straight. Instead, bending at the elbows, sending the fingertips overhead. On your inhale, release back to child's pose with arms straight. Then walking the hands in, rise up to sit on the heels. Almost sweep the legs around, coming to a seat with the knees bent and the feet flat on the floor. Exhale, wrap the arms around the shins and just bow your head in farmer's pose. Breathe into the length of the spine, feeling an openness in the low back. Staying here. And bringing this low back love with us onto the ground, Inhale, lift your head. Holding onto the backs of your thighs, roll back, drawing the knees into the chest, holding onto the shins. Rock gently side to side, massaging the low back. Inhale, set the feet down and open the arms wide, either to a T or like goalposts. Cross the right leg all the way over the left, but before twisting, lift your hips and scooch them to the right side of the mat. Then let your knees fall left. In a wrapped leg twist, breathing here, both shoulder blades on the mat. Inhale slowly back to center, uncrossing the legs. And then left leg over the right, shifting the hips left, let the knees fall right. Feeling the breath rise and fall in the belly and the heart space. Inhale, gently pull the legs back to center, uncrossing. And soles of the feet together, let your knees open wide, resting one hand on the belly and one hand on your heart. Softening into this open moment of connection. The feet are You can stay here if it feels right, or you can extend the legs for Shavasana, letting the arms flop to your sides. Take a deep breath, sighing it out the mouth, allowing body and mind to rest. Slowly bringing the awareness back. Deepening the breath. Feel how it expands from within, filling the belly, the chest, as well as the back body. Bringing the feet to the floor, roll to your right side into the fetal position with eyes closed to receive today's closing reading. Horseback on Sunday morning. Harvest over. We taste persimmon and wild grape. Sharp sweet of summer's end. In time's maze over fall fields, we name names that went west from here. Names that rest on graves. We open a persimmon seed to find the tree that stands in promise, pale in the seed's marrow. Geese appear high over us, pass and the sky closes. Abandon as in love or sleep holds them to their way, clear in the ancient faith. What we need is here. And we pray, not for new earth or heaven, but to be quiet in heart and an eye clear. What we need is here. The Wild Geese by Wendell. And taking that with us, gently press up to a comfortable seat, bringing hands to heart center. Thank you again for being here. It's been my honor and privilege, as usual, to begin a new lunar cycle with you and to explore the themes and teachings of the season. To seal our practice, we bring thumbs to third eye and bow to honor each other and all our relations. Happy Libra season. Happy new moon. Before you leave, subscribe. And hey, we just finished a whole yoga series that follows each phase of the moon, from new to full and back again. And that series, Moving with the Moon, is available to all members and patrons. If you're looking to attune your practice with the moon and support the channel, feel free to join, and I'll put those links to the membership and Patreon below. I love you, friends. I will see you soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye, yogis.